Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up the complete set of the Celebrations mini tins. Of course, each one of the mini tins features a generation of starters. So each mini tin I actually purchased from Target for $8.99 a piece. I did quite a bit of traveling trying to find different Celebrations products, and mainly was trying to find the Ultra Premium Collection with no luck. But one Target store that I went to actually had several of these boxes in stock. Normally I try not to just clear out an entire product, but in this case, each mini tin in the box was different. They had a couple of different boxes here, so 8 different mini tins on the inside here, and I'll open up all 8 in this particular video. Like I said, each box does feature the 3 basic starters from the different generations in Pokemon. Actually, my friend and Carla's cousin, who will be the godfather to me, our daughter, SentaiFan45, I think I'm actually going to give him all of these tins just because he thought they looked so cool. But there's a look at all 8 of the mini tins. Each mini tin, if you flip it over, 2 Celebrations booster packs, a coin, 1 additional Pokemon TCG booster pack, and then a mini, some type of card. It's similar to a card, but not exactly the same size. So a Pokemon art card is what you should call it, showing the art from the mini tin. You can actually collect all 8 and combine those into one. So let's just go random, I would say. I do like all the different artwork on here. These 3 starters really hold a special place in my heart. Of course, the first game that I really put a lot of time into, Pokemon Crystal, the 2nd generation game. So, of course, Celebrations, a special expansion that celebrates the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. If you guys have not seen the little YouTube short that I did, and I posted on social media as well, I was lucky enough to have the Pokemon Company International send me the complete Classic Collection subset encapsulated in glass with my name on it, Primetime Pokemon. Probably the coolest item that I've ever received in my lifetime, and I did not know they were going to send that to me, but it is cool after spending almost all of my adult life opening Pokemon cards, writing my book, etc., that the franchise that I've been so heavily involved with has rewarded me with that very cool looking complete set. So, each mini tin, 3 packs, and then a Darkness Ablaze, which I am a huge fan of Darkness Ablaze. Maybe I'll finally pull the Charizard VMAX. So, 2 booster packs of Celebrations. And then the Pokemon coin. I'll just show this the one time. It is larger than a normal Pokemon coin. There you go. Sort of the image of it. And then here's a look at the art card. At the end of this video, I'll try and cut it in so you can actually see all of the artwork combined. But in the meantime, like I said, I will be giving these to Pedro, SentaiFan45. It was pretty cool. I went over to his house the other day. His mom, who is Mia's great aunt, is going to do daycare for Mia when Carla decides to go back to work after her maternity leave is up. And we asked him to be our godfather, and he was so happy to accept. But I actually picked up a Celebrations Elite Trainer box for him. Instead of paying me for it, I just went through some of his cards, and we made a trade for it, which he said those cards would just be collecting dust, and they'd be collecting dust here, but Tapu Lele, the gold-colored one from Hidden Fates, was the main piece of the trade. And I'm just a sucker for Hidden Fates, Celebrations. What else is out there? Even Shining Fates, not so much the Pokemon that I really like, but I am just a fan of the shiny Pokemon. So Darkness Ablaze is a very competitive set. Crobat's in this set. Eternatus VMAX is in the set. Charizard, of course, is more of a collector's card. I've pulled Butterfree VMAX so many times from Darkness Ablaze. Trapinch starts this one. Pansear, Morlo, Wishiwashi, Kufant, Water-type Energy, Furret, Yellowhorn, I'll be yelling if I pull out that Charizard. Flaffy, Reverse Holo of a Pansage, a common, final card, a Golisopod, a rare holo. So a good start to Darkness Ablaze. And again, I'll summarize all of my pulls at the end of the video. So if you are short on time, you can always just fast forward ahead until the end of the video. So before I open up the 2 Celebrations booster packs, I'll go over to the price guide just to take a look at what the prices are at this point in time. Charizard is the most valuable of the 25 Classic Collection cards at about $105. I've not pulled Charizard or Umbreon. Those are really the 2 cards that I want the most. I've not pulled Tapu Lele GX. And then I think that's it as far as the Classic Collection cards go. I made another trade with a coworker for some of the cards that I had not completed yet. And then Mew from the actual part of Celebrations is another card that is very valuable. I pulled it 1 time, but I would love to pull another one. Such a cool looking card. And actually, I do really like the confetti holofoil pattern on those Classic Collection cards. So this, like I said, is a special expansion, meaning you cannot buy these packs individually, at least in retail stores, or as a booster box in hobby stores. You have to buy products like these. These are the cheapest Celebrations products out, with only 3 total packs on the inside. October 8th, the release date for this set. Every card rather, in the set has this flat holofoil to it. All legendary or mythical Pokemon. Kyogre, Yveltal, this would be the Classic Collection card if I was to pull it. Xerneas, and then Surfing Pikachu VMAX. There's a couple of VMAX Pokemon in the set, and Surfing and Flying Pikachu, and then there's 4 Pokemon V as well. There's a Professor Oak Full Art and Professor's Research. That is a pretty good card as well. And there's actually a Pikachu Full Art that right now is not very valuable, but I think a lot of people are trying to buy it in bulk because they think down the road that it will be worth a lot of money. I know that's been the case in sets like Generations and Shining Fate. Some of the cards that are not that tough to pull are actually valuable down the road. Lugia starts this one. Cosmog, and then Lily just grows up when you evolve Cosmog into its future evolutions. Yveltal, and then Solgaleo. As you can see here, Lily's a little bit older there. Alright, next up here, I'll open up just another random tin here. You just let me know in the comment section of this video what generation of starters are your favorite. Let's see if I actually can read on the back or not. On the actual individual card, I'm sure it'll tell you more information about those starters. 2nd generation there. And the first one that I opened up, the Johto region. All right. So there would be the tin. Like I said, I'll just show the card quickly. Just a little bit better detail, and then pull the packs out. It will be exactly the same. And as you can see, the cards really are hard to stay in mint condition. Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott. You can collect all 8 art cards and then make this picture right here. Of course, I believe they're from the Black and White series. Of course, there's so many Pokemon out there. It is hard to remember exactly. It does help when you play the video games, which I have not done for a little while. Very busy just in general. Of course, there's always time if you want to make it to do anything you'd like. So I'll open up Darkness Ablaze and then go to the 2 Celebrations packs. Centiskorch VMAX, which is a card that I pulled lots of times as a shiny from Shining Face. Like I said, would love, just love to pull out the Charizard VMAX. I pulled Butterfree VMAX 5 or 6 times, Charizard 0 times. Spinarak starts this one. Larvesta, Hippopotas, Golett, Skitty, Darkness type energy, Big Parasol, Piers, not a bad card to use for Darkness type Pokemon, Vanillish. Marini would be the Reverse Holo, a common, and then Liepard as the rare. I try my best not to look at that code card, but I saw it was a green one there, so not too much anticipation for me in that rare spot. I know it's a rare non-holo. Still have not pulled out a Classic Collection card. They're about 1 in 3 packs. I would have multiple complete sets of the main part of this expansion. If I was able to pull another Mew, every Mew that I pull, that's one more complete set that I have. So Cosmoem here, Cosmog, Kyogre, and then there's that full art Pikachu that I was talking about. Essentially a reprint from the base set Pikachu, the same illustrator on this card. Alright, second pack here, and then on to another mini tin. Surprisingly, I was able to find these mini tins. I know for Shining Fates, my local Walmart never had those mini tins in stock. At least when I was there, maybe they did, and someone just purchased them right away. Dialga starts this one, Palkia, Ho-Oh, and then a Zamazenta V. I saw online that someone was saying that these mini tins just have the best pull rates of any product out there, and for the most part, pull rates are really random, except for in booster boxes. So that is the product that I always recommend. It used to be even a better recommendation because they were below MSRP, but nowadays they're getting closer and closer to MSRP. So here would be the 3 starters here. Flip it around, you can see Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. Almost every generation, like I mentioned, I prefer the water type starters. I know I had a fish tank when I lived on my own right after college, and then when I was younger, I had a beta fish named Danny. I've always loved the water as well. Eternatus VMAX on the Darkness Ablaze booster pack. I've seen outrageous prices for these mini tins. Something like $149 or $200 for the set of 8. And at $9 a piece times 8, that's $72 is what the MSRP should be. Clink starts this one. Ducklet, Mareep, Paris, Gothita, Lightning type Energy, Simisage, Billowing Smoke, Turbo Patch, not a bad card right there. Reverse Holo of a rare fossil, an uncommon, and then a Diggersby as the actual rare. I know Turbo Patch, I actually won an online league challenge. I added Turbo Patch and Crushing Hammer, those 2 cards to my deck, and of course Crushing Hammer is what won it for me. But it's just any time that you can potentially accelerate energy or remove energy from play will help you greatly. Alright, awaiting that first Classic Collection card. How about Umbreon Gold Star or Charizard? Groudon starts this one. Teague Magma's Groudon, a card that I seem to pull a lot. Reshiram, Kyogre, and then a Solgaleo. And I know a bit oddish, Jesse, who I'm friends with from Twitter mainly, but he mentioned that it does get old pretty quickly opening up celebrations in packs that a Classic Collection card is not in because it's the same cards over and over and over again. I do wish the set was a little bit bigger, more difficult to complete outside of just getting that one Mew card. Zekrom starts this one, Cosmog, Yveltal, and then a Pikachu. Now, of course, getting a little bit disappointed in that it still have not pulled a Classic Collection card, but with that being said, all these tins were pulled directly, as you saw, from that one sealed case, I would assume, from Target. I'm sure they didn't mix those around, I wouldn't think. So, pull rate wise, you'd hope that on the entire case that the Classic Collection cards should start heating up. I know Evolving Skies I've had hit or miss pulls from. Alright, here would be the next mini tin. Here we have Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio. Alright, so the packs, same as always. I do get a little bit worried that the packs are just stuffed right into these mini tins. But maybe that just pads the packs a little bit better. Same thing. Maybe I'll mix this up. Let's change our luck here. Let's open up Celebrations first and then on to Darkness Ablaze. It'll be halfway through this 8 set of mini tins. Have not pulled a Classic Collection card yet. When I did my 40 booster pack opening, I actually pulled more than 1 and 3 for the Classic Collection cards. Xerneas starts this one. Ho-Oh. There we go, a Here Comes Team Rocket. And this is a card that I actually traded Pedro for. I like this very well, originally from the Team Rocket set. And what I like about this card is nostalgia-wise, in Evolutions, which is what, 4 years old now, it was available as a secret rare, but not as a rare holo, so that makes this card much cooler. And then the final card, a Lunala. Some of the cards, doesn't look like it happened on this one, but some of the cards actually have that textured pattern to the whole card. But there you go. Changed up how I open the packs. Of course, I'm sure it changed what was in the packs. Do a little magic there. Celebrations. Second one, and then on to Darkness Ablaze. Team Magma's Groudon, and then Imposter Professor Oak. Two of the cards I pulled the most, I would say. Cosmoem starts this one. Lugia, Palkia, and then Mew. Mew, as far as I know, card number 25 of 25 for that gold colored one. If you look at the player's guide, rarity actually is a secret rare. Normally, secret rares are outside of the number of cards in the set. Darkness Ablaze booster pack now. Won't get the Charizard here. Turbo Patch wouldn't be bad again. Purloin starts this one. Hippopotas, Sentret, Larvesta, Morlul, Lightning type Energy, Staravia, Pupitar, Zweilous, Reversal of a Furret, an Uncommon, and then the final card, a Swanna. I'll open up Celebrations first and then go to Darkness Ablaze. Have my scissors handy again, and here's another set of Pokemon that I like quite well here. I know the first partner pack wise that I believe they have all the first partner packs on the Pokemon Center's website except for the ones from the Hoenn region, which are still upcoming in this particular opening. Alright, put the coin back in here. Let's see what happens. I'll show the card. Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup. And the booster pack's exactly the same. I'll mix it up even more. Go 1-1-1 for these sets. That complete set that I received from the Pokemon Company actually hung that glass right above my desk just because I thought it was so cool. Cosmog, Groudon, Lugia, and then another Mew. So many duplicates. I guess the one good thing, they are all holofoil in appearance and they all are legendary or mythical Pokemon. Darkness Ablaze now. Not good. Green colored code card. And that's why I like a set like Vivid Voltage, because you can get an amazing rare in that reverse holo slot. Here, the best you're hoping for is either a trainer that's good or a rare reverse holo if you're into those. Purloin starts this one. Sentret, Hippopotas, Larvesta, Morlul, Psychic type Energy, Yellhorn, Carnivine, Flaffy, reverse holo a Vanillish, an Uncommon, and then Galarian Mr. Rhyme as the final card. Mad Party, of course, a deck archetype from this set. It is a good deck overall if you're looking for a cheaper deck to make. One that's not based on GX or V or VMAX. I guess nowadays it would just be V or VMAX if you're playing, or V Union if you're playing the standard format. Alrighty. Kyogre starts this one. Groudon, Cosmoem, and then a Professor's Research. Alright, 3 mini tins left to go. I desperately need some Classic Collection cards. Other than, I am happy to give this whole tin collection to Pedro, like I said. I wish I had a little bit better spot to actually display these tins. They are pretty cool looking. I like how there's one for each generation. Now, Kanto region with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charizard. Actually, I'll just go like so. You can see a pretty good view of it there. The card. And the card is pretty bent up. It is bigger than a normal card as well. So like I said, you can't really put them in top loaders. If I ever get my hands on the Ultra Premium Collection, it has the metal Pikachu and Charizard base set reprints. I believe the one-touch holders that are available at Walmart from Ultra Pro actually fit those metal cards very well. Charizard VMAX, here I come. It's on the cover artwork of the pack. 4 and then 2. Panpour starts this one. Bounsweet, Spinarak, Dunsparce, Electrike, Darkness type energy, Powerful colorless energy, a great way to increase those attacks of colorless Pokemon. Toxapex, Clang, Reversal of a Gothorita, an uncommon. Final card would be a Greedent. It's really striking out when it comes to Darkness Ablaze, which I've actually seen a lot of posts out there. I pulled a great card from Darkness Ablaze in the mini tins. And as far as celebrations goes, it does seem like they printed a lot more than other sets out there. Cosmog starts this one. Zekrom. Classic collection card, please. Rocket's Admin. This is a card that I seem to pull all the time as well. Rocket's Admin, and here comes Team Rocket. 2 cards that are worth $1, $2. With that being said, I am a sucker for these reprinted cards. I'm hoarding as many as possible, essentially, just because I do love them. So nostalgic, and I do really like that confetti holofoil pattern to them. Second celebrations. It is crazy though. I've opened, I'd say, at least 200 celebrations booster packs. Have not pulled that Charizard or Umbreon, Tapu Lele. Pulled 1 Mew secret rare out. Cosmog starts this one. Yveltal, Zekrom, and then a Surfing Pikachu VMAX. Do like the Pikachu VMAX. Now, of course, there's the Pikachu VMAX figure collection out there that actually has a Pikachu VMAX promo in it for $49.99. 8 celebrations booster packs. Here's another set of starters that I like quite well. Everyone likes Mudkip, of course. Let's see what happens here, and luckily, not cut myself or anything with the scissors. Alright, so there would be the mini tin. Actually making several videos here at once, just pre-recording some, and after this, Carla, me, and myself are headed over to my parents'. My mom's making some chili, which for the fall in Minnesota here, it's actually pretty nice out. It's been chilly the past few days, but today it's up into the 60s. I better be consistent there. Put the coin back in there. Give those tins to Sentai Fan 45. Like I said, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. I'll open up celebrations first here. I've done decent with Charizard. Actually, minus Charizard, the Blastoise and Venusaur from base set. Charizard is the one that I've not pulled yet, and I've actually pulled duplicates of all of the others. Dialga, Cosmoem, Kyogre, and then a Solgaleo. And of course, like I mentioned in my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide, some of my videos, the best way to really complete a set, especially in this case, if you're trying to complete the Classic Collection, just go out and buy those cards individually. The prices have dropped dramatically, like you saw at the beginning of this video. The Charizard is worth about $100. That'll still come down, I would think, to $75 to $100. And all of the other cards are pretty cheap. Cosmoem starts this one. Dialga. Venusaur. So I was talking about the big 3 from base set. Venusaur here. And I like to always check if there's a lot of foil texture to the card. It actually does look like it. I don't know if you can tell on camera. You can't really tell very closely, so it's not heavily printed on the whole card, but there's some to it. And then the final card, a Flying Pikachu V. So this Venusaur, easily the best pull of the entire opening so far. A card that I really like from Celebrations is the Luxray GL Level X, which it is a very popular card because of how competitive it was, allowing you to, I believe, switch your opponent's active Pokemon with their bench Pokemon. I didn't play competitively when Rising Rivals was new, but I was on YouTube. So I had that card a ton. It was worth almost $100 at that time. It's on the cover of my book as well. All right, Darkness Ablaze Booster Pack. Wimpod starts it. Grimer. Clink. Ducklet. Mareep. Grass-type Energy. Simisear. Lunatone. Staravia. Reverse Holobae Skarmory, a common. Final card would be a Crobat V. So, like I said, this is one of the reasons I like Darkness Ablaze, how competitive some of the cards are. Crobat V, so good with this ability, Dark Asset. When you play this Pokemon from your hand on your bench during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Love the Shiny Crobat V and VMAX available in Shining Fates, a special premium collection box there. That is one of my favorite products from Shining Fates. I have many Shiny Crobat V. It's sort of a pink colored Crobat V. Alright, final tin here. Hoping both Celebrations packs have classic collection cards, but I will summarize all of my good pulls at the end of the video, and then of course show all of those art cards together. So there is the final tin. Froakie, of course. A lot of people fans of Greninja. Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie. The 3 starters there. Pokemon Coin, and then the booster packs. Hoping for some last pack magic. Certainly wish me some last pack magic in the comment section of this video. I haven't premiered videos for a while. Who knows? Maybe I'll premiere this one. I won't know until I upload it to YouTube. I'll do 111 for the final tin Celebrations here. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. I can tell there's something good at the end, so probably a Zacian or Zamazenta, my guess would be. There's a Groudon, Kyogre, classic collection card. Yes! Look at that! A Charizard right there. What a great way. Going through all these mini tins and pulled out the card that I wanted most. Look at that. And it's actually centered pretty well. Look at that beauty. So I can show you guys what it looks like. This is the reason that Charizard is my favorite Pokemon of all time. This card right here. So beautiful. Pretty well centered, and this card is going on a top loader and sleeve immediately after this video. That is good. And then I was right on my guess in Zamazenta V. Love that card right there. First time I pulled a Charizard from Celebrations, and I'm almost shaking. Oh, I wish I had even more Celebrations to open up just for the chance to pull that Charizard. Now, if you watched my video a few days ago, opened up the Reshiram and Charizard GX box with that gold colored promo. I bought 7 of those boxes. That's how much I like Charizard. Would love to get a Charizard here from Darkness Ablaze. Hippopotas starts this one. Golett. Skitty. Dino. Jigglypuff. Metal type Energy. Struggle Gloves. Clang. Dartrix, Reverse Holobae, Galarian Darumaka, a common, and then Arctofish as the final card. So Darkness Ablaze, pretty much a bust outside of the Crobat V. Final Celebrations pack. Not expecting too much here. Oh, I love that Charizard so much. Such an iconic card. That's also on my cover of my book as well. So excited that I'm bumping the camera, pulling a Carla there. Let's see what happens in the final pack. It starts with Groudon, Cosmog, Palkia, and then a Lunala. So I will summarize all of my good pulls from all 8 of these mini tins, and I'll also lay out the art cards on the table so you can see what those look like as well. Alright, so here's a look at all the art cards put together. Paints a nice picture of all the different starters over the years, and just a good way to recap and celebrate the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. So as far as the good pulls from this mini tin opening, I was able to pull out a rare holo Golisopod, 3 Pokemon V, so out of the 8 Darkness Ablaze booster packs, 2 white colored code cards at Golisopod, and then this Crobat V, 2 Pokemon V from Celebrations in Zamazenta and Flying Pikachu, 2 of the exact same VMAX in Surfing Pikachu, one of 2 different VMAX from Celebrations, and then 4 Classic Collection subset cards from 16 packs, so 1 in 4, a little bit below average pull rates, but with that Charizard, no complaints from me. So I'll show these 3 first, 2 that I seem to pull all the time in Rocket's admin. Here comes Team Rocket, and then one of the base set cards in Venusaur, and then I have the Charizard set off to the side. So happy with this pull, the Charizard, the card that really influenced me my entire YouTube career, the Charizard base set holo. So there you have it. Thank you everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and then turn on all notifications so you know when I post new videos to YouTube. If you would like to support my channel even more, lots of ways to do that. You can find those things in the description of this video, including becoming a patron of mine on Patreon. But thank you everyone for watching. Happy Pokemon card collecting, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.